What's up, guys? It's JTB Game here, and welcome to this Pokemon White series. With the random popularity in Pokemon, obviously not random because of the anniversary, but just with the sudden urge of Pokemon just being out there, it has made me not only want to get back into the Pokemon thing, but just make some more Pokemon content for you in general. And I will be playing one of my favorite Pokemon games ever in Pokemon White. I was a huge fan of Pokemon Black and White. I actually traded in 8 different games to get my first Pokemon Black game. I have chosen to do Pokemon White just because all of my OP Pokemon are on Pokemon Black. I have multiple level 100s, multiple legendaries. That's just where all of the good memories are. So I will be doing Pokemon White. I really enjoyed Pokemon White the best because it was right before the transition into the 3DS era. I personally think all the Pokemon games after the 3DS era were just not good, purely because of the fact how easy it is. Because on Pokemon White, you actually had to stop and train your Pokemon, which is something I enjoy. And just the overall gameplay was better, and Team Plasma was a little bit better than some of the other teams out there. But enough about that, as we now get into the journey, and Professor Juniper welcomes us. I have decided to go for my name being J Beebs, just because that's what my nickname is. I have decided to go for Tepig. Now, I did a lot of deliberating on who to pick. I personally don't feel like you should really ever pick a grass starter just because of the amount of bug and grass type Pokemon you'll see along the way. And if you are going to use a grass type Pokemon, you have to be very smart and intellectual about it and planning. And that's just not my type of battling. I decided not to go for Oshawott because I don't want to have to waste all of the water HM moves and Surf, Waterfall, and Dive on him. And I'd rather just have a water Pokemon that I catch later on have that role. And which ultimately made me decide to go for Tepig. I don't know for sure if I'm going to use Tepig the entire journey just because I feel like there are also many other great fire type Pokemon. But since he is my starter, I feel like I will ultimately end up using him. So in our very first battle against Bianca, we were able to win, which is very good. I honestly don't know of anyone who's ever lost this battle. I don't know if it's the game even lets you even do it, but we were able to get our first win. And now we have our battle against our main rival, Sharon. Now, for those of you who don't know the Pokemon Black and White game, Sharon is our main competitive rival, and Bianca, who we just defeated, is more of a supporting rival. Because since I chose Tepig the fire type, Bianca chose Snivy the grass type, which my Tepig will be able to defeat always, especially once we start learning some higher up moves. And Sharon chose Oshawott, the counter to my Tepig, which is why he is the main competitive rival, and we've battled him a lot more, and he is always much better than Bianca. In our battle against Charon, after we were able to defeat his Oshawott, Tepig has grew to a level 6, and he has increased some very key stats, especially that special attack and defense, just because of once he evolves into Pignite and then Emboar, just want to make sure that he can not die, especially since he will be a firefighting, which is really the only weakness. And we were obviously able to defeat Sharon. Now, we were able to get the X transceiver. Now, for those of you who don't know Pokemon Black and White, this is essentially just like a phone. Professor Juniper will call us occasionally, our mom will call us occasionally, Bianca will call us occasionally just to give us updates on where to go. You can't really do much other than receive those calls, but I just think it's a cool, neat little feature. I am not giving any of my Pokemon a nickname. That's just me personally. I have not really been one of those people to give my Pokemon nicknames because I just feel like, you don't want to get too attached to the Pokemon if you eventually trade it away. And I just feel like it's just better just to have their natural names. For this series, and really just any time that I play Pokemon in general, I don't go to complete the Pokédex, I go to enjoy the journey. So I won't be catching every Pokemon I see and evolving every Pokemon I see. I'm going to be catching the Pokemon and training the Pokemon that I feel like will give me the best chance to defeat the Pokemon League. Obviously, we did get the Pokédex, which is a very useful tool. We also attained the town map. This is extremely useful, especially for if you're not using the internet to cheat and know where things are, but I already know where literally everything is in this game. However, this is just a neat little tool just to kind of know where everything is. So after we got our Pokeballs from Professor Juniper, we started going into the wild, and one thing I always make sure to do is I always train right away. And we started off our training by training Tepig, our only Pokemon, as he is now a level 7. And with him being a level 7, he has now learned Ember, the Fire-type move, as this is very good for us, especially since we likely will be facing Bianca, I think, somewhat soon. Now, the first member to join our new crew that we caught is a level 2 Patrat. Honestly, I feel like Patrat is one of the underrated Pokemon just because of the fact of how good Watchog is. I don't know if I will keep this Patrat around long enough to catch a Watchog, to train up to a Watchog. I honestly may, but it's just so early on, I do not know. After catching that Patrat, we were able to train Tepig some more, and he has gone up to a level 8 now. And we also caught a Lillipup. Now, honestly, Lillipup I feel like is a very good Pokemon. I'll probably keep it around maybe till the 3rd or 4th gym, just because of it's well-rounded. It can learn a bunch of different moves. It has some very good moves that can learn like Bite and Crunch. But I just don't see it being one of my Pokemon for a long time, as I don't really want normal type Pokemon. After catching that Lillipup, we did some more training, and Tepig has now grew to level 9. With him being level 9, he has now learned Odor Sleuth, which honestly I do not ever plan on using. After we went back to our mom's house and we got our Pokemon healed, I decided to train Lillipup some, and now Lillipup has grown up to a level 4 and a level 5 in another battle. And with Lillipup being a level 5, they have learned Odor Sleuth. Lillipup also grew to a level 6 in a different battle, which Lillipup is progressing amazingly, but so is Patrat, as he is now a level 3. And with him being a level 3, that means he can now learn Leer. Patrat gained another level after a little while, and he is now level 4 and a level 5. The only thing I don't like about Patrat is they don't really get much special attack, but that is not that big of an issue as he is a normal type. Training Lillipup, Lillipup was able to grow to level 7 and a level 8. And with her growing to a level 8, that means that they have now learned Bite, which I feel like is a very good move, especially since at this point in time, just having those alternate moves other than Tackle just provides a little bit more difference into the game. So we have now made it to Accumula Town, which is where I will probably be taking this first break. And we have made it to our first ever Pokemon Center. So looking at our Pokemon right now, Tepig is he's level 9, he knows Tackle, Tail Whip, Ember, and Odor Sleuth. Honestly, I don't feel like it's that bad of a grouping of moves. I am really excited to see what Tepig will just unlock and kind of turn into in the future. Lillipup is our second Pokemon, who is level 8, who knows Leer, Tackle, Odor Sleuth, and Bite. Honestly, feel like Lillipup will be a solid Pokemon for us, again, probably to that 3rd or 4th gym. Then at that point, you start kind of just branching off from the basic Pokemon and start trying to specialize in certain categories and certain types and certain moves. But until then, Lillipup will be a solid Pokemon for us. And our final Pokemon, Patrat, who knows Tackle and Leer. Again, I just think I just have him as somewhat of a backup. I don't really know what I'm planning on doing with him. I don't know if I'll get rid of him once we get to some higher level Pokemon. But at this point, I'm just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I do plan on posting more episodes of this. I also have a video out on my channel basically explaining what other Pokemon games I'm going to play. And if you guys have any suggestions for me in any Pokemon games I should play, or even suggestions for the future of the series, let me know down in the comments below. And it's JTB Gaming, signing off.